Was that a go? We're going? All right. Rock and roll. All right. Welcome to 20s for Days for our third episode of our Southpoint High School thing. We're usually five dickheads get together, roll virtual dice, and roleplay like beasts. Unfortunately, Addy can't make it tonight. He's doing some stuff behind the scenes, and he's a little bit busy, which is fine. But other than that, we will crack into our characters. So first up, we will have Jay.
You said Jay or Jake?
Jay.
Oh, g'day, cobbers. I'm Cole Rafferty, and I'm a dragonborn frill-neck lizard type. Grew up on the farm. My dad's a bit of a dickhead and wants to pull me out of school and send me off to work in the mines, but I'm not having any of that. I'm all for adventure.
Cool. Now, Jake.
Yep, I'm playing Thor. I am a cat-like creature who's abnormally large and looks suspiciously like a Goliath.
I love him. Oh, that's it. All right,
That's me.
Rana.
Chad, I don't want to go to school anymore. I just wanted a scholarship for Crush Ball.
Cool. All right. So before we kick off, I'll give a tiny rundown with some. That's right. We'll get to it. All right. So at the school, the guidance counselor basically, after hearing a blood curdling scream, which would have been the last thing that Thor heard from the episode previous, again, the counselor went out to find out what was going on, and then he just got smashed into a wall by like a big jet of water, and then he went barreling past the room and left the children alone to fend for themselves. He went barreling past the room you guys are having detention in. Then there was 4 bodyboarded dudes and 1 Triton with a trident who was surfing on a board made of water, making his own wave. And all the bodyboards were self-propelling with their own sort of like waves underneath. It was at this point, as the bodyboarders came around, we as a collective decided what to do with Jake's character, Thor, and we all decided that he would just flee at the sight of water because he's a cat-like Goliath. So he just jumped out of a window, landed on his feet, on all fours, and just absolutely legged it. So the 4 bodyboarders.
So
4 bodyboarders came like bodyboarding into the room, which in my mind canon looked really cool. And then they went to town on the crew with their like bangles that they had on that were summoning weapons made of water. Ended up knocking Chad out, who did recognize these fine gentlemen, but they did knock him out cold. Went after Cole. It was at this point that Hank decided he too would try and flee through a window, and he just jumped up and bounced off of it. I imagine. See, in my mind canon, he didn't even make the window. He just like hit the wall underneath the window. Yeah, the windowsill.
You don't get the wonderful sound of him sliding down the glass pane, then.
No.
That little.
After this, Cole sort of pulled out his bullwhip and started like trying to crack these dudes with his bullwhip. Hank started like blasting with fire. Accidentally hit Cole in the back of the frills with a bit of a firebolt. The party basically just got fucked up, essentially. Two party members were down. Chad ended up getting back up, and the gnome had to sort of get everyone down to first aid, really. I mean, Chad was on his last legs. They went up to first aid, got healed by the nurse. Then after a very short conversation with the nurse, the principal and the guidance counselor wanted to have a word with them in the principal's office, so they did so. A conversation happened, and then so there's like a whole section of my intro that's been redacted now. So I got all these black lines through it. So we'll just skip over that, just for Jake's benefit. So after that happened, the party conversed in the hallway with the principal looking on. They saw a young emo nerd named Quentin try and leg it out from the cafeteria out the doorway. They pursued, tackled him, tried to find out what he knew, what he saw. He's just like, no, absolutely, totally didn't hear you guys. Redacted. They shook him down, and then Cole asked him to investigate some rune lock technology, how it works and stuff. And he said, absolutely, I can absolutely do that for you. Then I think because they were all yelling at this kid out the front of the school, an adult from across the way in the park came over and had a chat, see what was going on. And then Cole realised he was a plumber, and he asked if there was any apprenticeships going, and the bloke said yes. So he might come around and see him in a few days. They then went to Hank's dad's house, Sheriff Armstrong, had a quick chat to Hank's older brother, DJ, and then
Hank apparently, supposedly by his own words, possibly made the Crush Bowl team.
Yeah. So Hank never said that he didn't make the Crush Bowl team, but Dad was proud of him for making the Crush Bowl team. So who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, they told the sheriff about. And then they went down to the cop shop, and then the sheriff said he'd go down to the school, and he'd be back in half an hour, and that's where we left off. So everyone except Thor is at the cop shop. Thor, you just ran home.
Yes, I did.
So, do we want to skip over the cop shop scene?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you guys, Hank, Cole, and Chad, you go into the cop shop and do what you were supposed to do at the end of last week.
Yep.
And then you come back out. This is going to be too hard to do without him finding out.
I'd say go to him, and then we'll meet up with him as if we've been there and done that.
Yeah. All right. So, Thor, you bound your way home. You bolt through the park. You bolt over the big stone bridge that runs over the river all the way to your lovely grove, and you make it all the way home, because you've missed the bus to get home, so you've had to just run. And as you get home, Dad pulls up in his Mini. Hey, son, what are you doing home so late? You still got your school bag on? Have you made some friends or something? What's going on?
Hello, Father. Yes, I have, Father. Made lots of friends, Father.
Tell me about them. Tell me about your first day at school. How did it go? What happened? Are you out partying with your friends already on day one?
No. I've been studying hard, Father.
Studying hard? All right. What did you get up to?
Well, I went to the tryouts, because I was studying hard, Father.
You went to the tryouts and studied hard.
Yes.
What tryouts did you go to?
The academic ones.
Oh, okay, all right. So, is it fairly competitive at this school? I don't remember it being incredibly competitive, but I mean, you're a well-built tabaxi, so I assume that that you would be, high level competitor in any event that you partook in.
I mean, the kids are super nice, Father. They I didn't have detention, Father.
Oh, well, I mean, no one in our family ever has, so...
No, and I certainly haven't either. I'm a bit tired, Father. I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, okay, son. So you sort of like on all fours bound into the house, and Mum's there. She's cooking some dinner. She's cooking your favorite. It's just fish. Just a lot of fish. Hi, son. How was your first day?
Wonderful, Mother.
I hope you're hungry. We caught 43 fish for you today.
I am starving, Mother.
And so
Are they ready yet?
We're about 3 minutes away. So it's just
That's
like
okay, Mother.
the whole interior, like the bottom level of this tree is just like smoking out hard. It's just got like all these fish on this massive, like it's basically like an indoor like barbecue sort of thing going on. And there's just fish. And it smells like fish, but they love it, and you love it as well because you're a tabaxi too. Obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go wash up, Mother.
What did you? Okay, absolutely, son. I'll see you down here in a couple of minutes for our first day feast of fish.
Not if I see you first. Run upstairs.
All right, so you bolt upstairs. What do you do?
Well, I'll go into my room, throw my shit down on the bed.
Yep.
I assume I had to kind of like stoop underneath the door frame to fit myself in.
100%.
So I'm a bit cramped. Just try and stretch it out. I've decided not to tell my parents that I had detention. That I'm a model student and that I
Definitely didn't spend the whole day playing Crush Ball.
No Crush Ball. No, it was all that business class that I went to.
Yeah. Cool.
So I go wash my hands and I go back downstairs and.
Cool. And just hook into some fish.
Yeah, I smash it down.
Yeah, so you literally take most of the fish. You leave like mum and dad like a fish each.
Yeah, it's like those cartoons where I just chuck the whole thing in, pull out a skeleton, repeat.
Nice. All right. So you let them know that you did business class.
Yes.
Ooh. Tell me about this business class, son, says father.
Oh, there's not much to tell yet, Father. I went in and they just, and then I sat next, and then a bit tired, Father. I'm going to go to bed now.
All right, so you take off up the stairs. You
Yeah.
kind of hear on your way up the stairs, it's like, do you think he's acting a little bit strange today? A little bit strange indeed. Teenagers sort of thing, Up they go. All right. So let us flip scene. So you guys are now standing. You've been inside. You've given your statement, and you come back out. It's been about a little bit over half an hour, and Sheriff Armstrong is not back quite yet. What do you guys want to do?
Find my happy place.
Hank will ask for a ride home from Cole.
Yep. Yeah, I can
Dad's
do
not
that
back
for you,
yet.
Cobb. Yeah, no, I can do that. Will your old boy want to speak to us at all anymore, or what? Like, what are we?
He says, he might want to talk to you later, maybe tomorrow or something if he's not back yet.
Yeah, right. I suppose he knows where to find us. I don't know. I don't really feel like being at home all by myself. Do you mind if I, stay over at yours tonight? Or?
Well, why don't you want to be at your house tonight?
Oh, my dad and all my brothers are up working in the mines, so they're away for a couple of weeks now, and I don't really feel safe now, do I?
Okay. All right. I'll have to ask Mum, but I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be okay. I guess we could go to school tomorrow together or something.
Hmm.
We've got there's a spare bed in my room, so like,
Yeah, sick.
All right.
Yeah.
And Chad, as you're standing there too, as they're having this conversation.
What's the security like at my house?
Incredible. Like you're in literally the richest district in this whole suburb, I suppose. Like this whole town, the whole township. You're in the rich end. Like you're in Golding Estate, so it's like massive, like apartment buildings, but you're like right up the top.
Yeah.
Like your place has a panic room and shit as well. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I kind of look at them both and like I have a panic room, and we could all play the new Y box.
Shotgun.
420 blaze it.
Why?
Yeah, that sounds heaps better than your place, mate. No offense.
Hank says, "Oh, okay.
Why don't you
can I
come with
still-
us?
Can I still get a lift home?
We're all staying together. I don't want to be alone.
I mean, that'll probably want me home tonight. I think.
Yeah, righto. All right.
I mean, I could just wait here for him. He'll be back probably soon. I'll just keep my chainmail on and stuff. It'll be okay.
All right. I suppose you're pretty safe here at the cop shop. Well,
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
yeah, you could just send us a message or something, and if it's cool, come over to Chad's joint, I guess. I don't know, Chad, is that cool?
Yeah, that's I've got I can get with the guys. Dad's got a couple of assistants. They can cast fireball, so I think they can escort him to the house if he ends up trying. And if not, they can just lurk around Hank's house.
Yeah, well, I mean, Hank's dad's a cop, so I think he'd be pretty safe, and his brother's the captain in the SWAT team, so...
His dad's not back yet.
Yeah, but I mean...
That's not good news! Have you guys not seen a horror movie in your life?
Like a long time ago.
Work it all out.
Look, why don't we just... I don't really feel like standing around anymore. Can we just... We'll go, yeah?
Yeah. So you're looking around. The streets they're kind of busy. Like there's cars coming and going. There's people walking and stuff, and down the road towards the mall. See this dude in grey, sort of like a raggedy cloth, like walking across the road with a big trolley full of cans and stuff, rattling and back up on the sidewalk, making his way down towards the mall. You see that there's no sign of Sheriff Armstrong coming back at this point, and Hank is happy to stay at the cop shop and wait for Dad to come pick him up. If you guys want to.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Chad, do you wanna jump on, mate? I'll dinky you back to your place.
Yep. Hop on the back of the bike.
No, I said dinky.
Dinky. Oh, sit on the front of the bike.
Yeah, it's better balance.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
I'm sitting on the bike. I feel excited. There's a bike. One thing that fixes the day.
All right. Yep. Yeah.
Dad does flintlock stuff, yeah?
Rune lock.
Rune lock,
So-
yeah. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart.
So, rune lock is dwarven technology infused into weapons and engines and things like that.
Yeah.
That's the basic idea that you guys as sort of like 13, 14-year-olds have got of this technology. You've sent your good friend Quinton, you shook him down, and he's gone to investigate it like properly, find out what it's really about for you. But that was like an hour ago, sort of thing.
Yeah. Just
So
when we get home, gonna ask Dad as well.
sure. All right. So you jump on the back of yeah. You jump on the back of Cole's bike, and you rip tear it into the rich part of town, and you make your way to Golding Estate. Cole on his bike looks very, very out of place in this district, but that's fine. I don't think you're incredibly worried. You just want to get home to somewhere where it's safe.
Beat the fob to open the gates.
Yeah, get open. Gates open. Yeah.
Shiny.
Yeah, come in. It's like it's a sound that you don't hear a dirt bike like fanging around this district. It's all like Ferraris or the adjacent of in this
Mercedes.
yeah, Mercedes and Ferrari. You know,
It's still
you'll
funny after 10 years, bro.
Tabaxi's drive Porsches.
Porsches, yeah, Porsches. You make your way in. You go into the underground parking lot. You park the bike, and Chad gestures you to go to the elevator. This
You got a fucking elevator?
this rune tech elevator.
We have a
Yeah.
pool.
Sick.
It's got a water slide.
How much money you on, dude?
It's not a lot. Dad makes like 6 figures.
Six. Is that before or after a decimal?
There's a decimal there somewhere.
Okay, does it have a comma in his payslip?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Only one. You should see the
Dude.
guys down the road. They've got 4 commas.
And that's like fortnightly. So you jump in the rune lock elevator, make your way up.
It also scans for metallic objects.
This is going wild. There's all sorts of metals all over you guys. Fucking bows and arrows and like bull whips and all sorts
Yeah,
of...
it's not very handy, but
It's a bit loud.
Yeah. You make your way up. Second to top floor. You step through.
How many floors you got to this joint?
enough that we get a good view of the ocean.
Yeah.
Dad got jealous of the other guys, and so he built on like 3 more floors.
What are you putting them?
I think he filled one of them up with a gym. He got really into mini golf for a bit, so we've got a mini golf course.
Dude.
One of them's Mum's kitchen.
Dude. We are going to be good mates. I can tell. We're going to be top cobbers. It's going to be awesome.
So what do you want to do first?
Well, I mean, you're standing out the front of your actual house, like just like in the
I'm a
hallway.
bit hungry, I guess. Got any tucker?
Yeah, we'll guide him to the kitchen.
Yeah, you sort
Call
of like,
out for Mum.
you scan your card to get into the door. You walk in.
It's got key card access to your kitchen.
Top
it's not his
security.
kitchen. Like you're standing out in the hallway, and you're like, there's multiple floors of what they own. So, you open to the actual home part. Mum's in here, as per usual. She's out on the deck, like sunbaking.
Hi, Mum.
I feel like I should take my boots off.
Yeah, the corner over there, mate.
You just hear
Yeah.
distantly.
It's all good. The far out. The Zula will clean it up.
There's all sorts of rune lock tech like
It's got a
going
little
around.
plastic butter knife taped to it.
Huge rune lock summoning screen and stuff, so that you can like watch the local sports teams and stuff. All the major national crush ball team like going off live. You've probably never seen anything like this, Cole. But
Yeah, you could say
Chad
that
has
again.
It's not as big as the one in the home theater.
Dude, your house is like a small version of the town. Like it's got everything, eh?
You don't have to leave.
You've got the sports section of the pub. You've got, the restaurante. Sounds like you got bloody cinemas. You got the bloody garage downstairs. That's your undercover parking at the shops. What don't you have?
A tutor to go to school.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I really need to get a tutor now. I'm not going back there.
Hang on. I know something you haven't got. Dirt bike.
Normal bike. I don't have one for dirt.
Mate, they're awesome, eh? I usually just, when I'm done with my chores or whatever on the weekend, I'll just, fang around. I've got the dozer there, so I've built up a couple of ramps and a bit of a motocross track. It's sick, mate. You should come out one time. It'd be great.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, man.
I
got the quad bike there. You could fang around on the quad bike and,
I can see Chad breaking a leg on a quad bike easy.
yeah. And play your cards right. I'll might do a bit of fucking shooting while we're out there.
I got a question. Do people really tip cows over?
Nah, it's a bunch of bullshit. That's just an urban legend.
Okay. I mean, the big guy who jumped out the window, you think he could tip a cow if he wanted to?
I think he could, yeah. I think he'd be too busy trying to suck on it, though.
High five for
Because of
that
the
one.
milk.
I'm okay with that.
I'll guide
What happened
Cole
to him
the
anyway?
kitchen. Well, he ran like a pussy.
Oh, yeah, he ran like a bitch.
So,
Do you reckon he's okay? Like, you reckon he's safe?
he wasn't there for any of it. He's not going to have to deal with anything.
Yeah, true. Lucky bastard.
Do you think
Maybe we should have legged it too.
I mean, the little guy tried.
Yeah, he did. That's so funny. He backed on the bloody window.
He bounced like a crush ball. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, we should have passed then, eh?
Another high five to Cole.
Yeah. Oh, sick. Yeah, best mates forever. Yeah.
Fishing out some sandwiches from, whatever we've got laying down, little hors d'oeuvres or
Holy
some
fuck, you got your own
bullshit.
Subway in here?
We got a lot of people to feed in here.
Mum comes in. She walks in.
Hi, Mum. This is Cole.
Take me hat off. Ma'am?
Hi, Cole. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
She's in like a bathing suit and stuff, and What's your reaction immediately?
Dude, your mum's fucking banging.
She says dinner will be here at 6.
Casually check my watch.
It's cool to have you. It's about 5:30. You feel free to have your friend over tonight. No problems.
Cool. I was gonna ask, what do you want to check out first, Cole? Because we gotta wait for Dad to get back before I can ask him about the. Because he makes Runlock.
Yeah, jeez, I don't know, mate.
Mum
Show us
goes
your
off
room, I
with
guess.
stress.
I'll just. Just I don't know. Show us your room, I guess, mate. I'll just fang on this for a bit.
Taking my room.
Yep. What's in there?
Shit,
One
it's so fancy
side.
bread, eh?
Yeah, it's got sprinkles on it and everything.
Is this fairy bread?
It's an elvish custom. Part of my heritage, man.
You haven't pulled me leg, are you?
All the food in the house faintly glitters. Everything. Vague shimmer.
I'm not going to look like went down on a pixie, am I?
Well, what's your natural foods, huh? What's your racial cuisine?
Well, I eat a lot of bugs, small animals. Mice are a big one. We get a lot of mice on the farm, so usually we round all them up and a bit of barbecue.
I guess that means you don't have to employ tabaxi.
No, we
All your
contract out for
servants
that.
are backseat.
You fucking what?
All your servants Chad Tabaxi? Because that's amazing.
We hire depending on who's good for the job.
Good.
Turns out tabaxi are incredible
Diversity.
at catching mice.
Yeah, well, we usually contract out, maybe once every 3 months or so, usually around harvest time as well. And, they'll round them all up and we'll keep 2/3 of what they catch and give them the other third as a bit of payment,
Man, this world works so much better than the human world.
What's the human world?
I don't know, it's like 3 blocks downtown, they don't talk to anyone.
Yeah, right. They're those
Everything's
guys
really
with the
messed
wall
up.
around them, eh?
Yeah, they panic and scream because we're all better than them.
Mhm.
I'll open the door to my room.
Yep.
Like,
Double door.
Key
French
card entry.
doors. So half absolute crushball sports, everything. There's huge posters of all the local champions, teams, whoever does really well. Massive 4-poster bed, huge glass wall, French doors out to a balcony, and then as with every team's room, there is just massive game setup, consoles, beanbags, big TV. Everything's lined up meticulously. CDs are all in order. Huge speakers. Basketball hoop on the side.
Dude. This is as big as my house.
Your house, what, it's one of those cool old barn houses, yeah? They've...
I don't live in a barn.
No, man, you guys have the verandas the whole way around, and they're built up.
Yeah.
With big windows.
Yeah.
They'd be amazing for playing hide and seek. Curtis only knows 3 hiding spots here, and I beat the shit out of him because he keeps stealing my stuff.
Who's that?
He's my brother.
Oh,
Little
younger
brother.
or older?
Little brother. Keeps coming in, stealing my shit.
Oh, yeah?
He's real good with his tools, so he's figured out how to hack into my password and get in my room.
Ooh, that could be handy.
Yeah. Sometimes he changed the password in my computer for ages, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
Turned out,
I hate when my brothers take off for work, during their swing shift, and they don't leave any pens or pencils in the house. They just take them all with them. bastards.
We all got we all got locked out of the house, and it was because Curtis changed the password to voice authentication. You had to say "I am a boob" to get in the house.
Boob.
Classic.
Yeah, that is classic.
All right, so it rolls around to about 6. The doorbell time. Mum's all dressed up nicely, and she goes and gets dinner from the door, and it's all displayed, all with like silver platters and stuff, all on the main dining table, which is
I'll
massive.
have changed into something a bit neater for dinner. Rifled through to find something for Cole.
What do you mean change for dinner?
Just a nice jacket. 'Cause
Jacket? It's bloody summer.
look, just
What?
so good.
All right.
Okay, I'll just, instead of like with the hesitation, I'll just whistle. Can you just and one of the maids just pop prestidigitation, cleans off his jacket, gives him a thumbs up.
Oh. Real spiffy.
Oh, good. Dinner it is. Dad's a bit busy, but he's cool, dude.
Okay.
So you head out there. Mum sits down. You know that Dad isn't far off. A couple of the tabaxi servants present all the dinner. Hold your seats out for you. You sort of sit down. You got silverware everywhere. Are you still wearing your hat?
No, I took my hat off inside.
Yeah, cool, good. Okay? So the tabaxi all go over and they like reveal all the food that's on offer. There's lobster, oysters, a bunch of veal, some truffle, caviar,
Fairy bread.
all the no fairy bread. That was a snack for before. All with like a slight glitter to them. And one says, dessert will be in half an hour's time. We will bring that in when you're all ready. Yeah, go for it.
Give him a thumbs up.
Fuck,
Look at
what a
Cole.
spread.
Start from the outside utensils in. Just start picking up whatever.
Yep, cool.
We just. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pile
Go
up
for
my
it.
plate. Like,
Yeah. Chad's
this is
just
like
inhaling.
as much food as I'd seen in a month. Just being
and Mum says, "Oh, hungry there, dear."
Yeah, we've both been doing a lot of sport today, Mum.
Oh, yeah.
Sports ball. How'd you go today on your first day, Chad? And
Cole did a couple of other classes. I'm not sure what you were doing. I know it was something outdoorsy. I did some crush ball, and there was this huge Goliath. Holy moly, he needs to get on the team too, Mum. Like, he just ran through these guys, absolutely bowled them over. I did pretty well at defense as well, but there was this gnome, the coppers kid.
Yes, Mr.
And-
Sheriff Armstrong's son. You mean?
Yeah,
The runt of the litter.
he ran through, and they didn't notice he was there, and he got punted, went flying like the ball did.
I bet you that was amazing. And Cole, how was your
Well-
first day? What did you get up to?
Yes, ma'am. I went and participated in a couple of classes on archery and horseback riding.
Interesting. Bit of equestrian. Is that what you like? Is it?
I wouldn't call it equestrian, ma'am. It's more horsemanship than show. You know, it's a bit
I
more.
used to do equestrian when I was in school.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
like saddling up
Yeah.
there, ma'am.
Used to do a few shows. We used to do target shooting too.
Mum also
that's
did an amazing bit of
what I did,
dressage.
but,
Yes.
oh yeah, you like a bit of dressing up?
Yes.
Each their own.
Absolutely, I used to love it.
Look, sorry, I didn't catch your name, ma'am. I just don't want to call you mum, unless you want me to.
You fuckhead. My
Her
name
name is Karen.
Karen.
Oh,
Have you had a problem with that?
oh no, it's just.
You can call me Karen.
Yeah, my mum's name's Karen. That's all.
Awkward?
A little bit, yeah.
Where is she? What's she doing tonight? Why aren't you at home?
Mum doesn't live with us anymore.
Oh. Where does she live?
Oh, did old mate tell you got detention on his first day for not passing the ball or something?
Chad, you had detention
No,
for not passing a ball? What?
that was Hank.
Oh, sorry,
That
I
was the
got him mixed
gnome
up.
kid.
You've got my son mixed up with a gnome?
No, I mean, like, there was so many, like, bullshit reasons. Oh, excuse my French. There's so many silly reasons why all of us were in detention, ma'am.
You got detention too. Now, Chad, I'm not sure I want you hanging out with people who are getting you into detention. Did this boy get you into detention?
No, ma'am. I didn't get him
coach is
into
a
He was already
bugbear.
there.
There was a dumb
was-
joke, and the bugbear doesn't read jokes very well.
Bugbears, filthy creatures.
So we got detention for not passing a ball. For
So you didn't pass a ball.
no, that was the Armstrong kid. He didn't pass a ball. I told a joke. The Goliath got detention for running on all fours. I mean, he was faster than some guys running on 2 feet, but that got him detention. So I'm not sure how
Why was
coaches.
a Goliath running on 4 limbs?
I don't know, but he was
know.
doing it really, really well.
Yeah, it's like watching some
She
big
sort of
grey-skinned, hairless tabaxi just sprinting around the oval. It was,
speaking of.
so I heard, yeah.
Tabaxi, come here. And one of the servants comes over. Refill my glass, will you? And off they go. The tabaxi goes off and refills the wine glass and brings it back.
Sorry, Kaz, do you often refer to your servants by their race rather than their names?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, right. No, just checking.
They're paid quite well to do their job.
All right.
I don't have time to remember their names.
You do. But you see them every day, man.
No, we filter through them.
Oh, you
Hold out.
right.
We can
Hold
afford to.
up for my glass.
He comes over with some non-alcoholic wine.
Thanks, Catherine.
Say, you're going to get me into trouble.
I hold up my glass too. I'm like,
Comes over and pours you a beer.
in a wine glass.
Oh, good head. Good head.
Oh, do you like that, do you, Cole?
Yeah.
Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Dad,
Quite,
Dad's a fan of Bloodweiser too.
quite partial, ma'am. Cheers, brother.
Fills it up
We're like
again.
13, aren't we?
Yeah. Kaz is doing such a great job.
Amazing parents.
I'm like full on just staring at Kaz like. Oh.
Jesus.
Hmm,
Do you like what you see, do you, Cole?
Sorry, what?
Stereo play Can't Stop Believing.
Yeah, it does. It starts playing.
Something
your
dumb
crystal
and
stereo,
poppy.
all like
No,
rune tech.
I had like Lady in Red in my head canon then.
No. Cole, Chad frantically trying to stop this by playing
yeah.
something really dumb.
And it's at this point as you're sort of like giving Mum the eyes, and she's like, "Tabaxi, fill him up." Fills you up even more. Dad walks in. The doors just. Dad walks in.
Thank AO.
Taller, slender gentleman in a really, really nice grey suit.
I'll sit back in my chair.
Walks in, briefcase. You can see like he's got like a really expensive looking watch on that's almost made out of just light. It's like swirling with like rune lock runes. He walks in. He's like, "Oh, hello, dear. Chad, how are we?"
Hey, Dad. This is my friend Cole.
Oh, hello, Cole. Oh, you're
G'day,
getting
sir.
on it, are you?
Mum keeps filling the
No, it's
glass
just beer
again.
dinners.
No,
I mean, dinner beers.
How old is this child, Karen? Not too sure. He's
She.
of age, surely. Sorry, that was my slip of the tongue. He's of age, surely. Tabaxi, fill him up.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Fills you up again.
Daddy's in my class.
Is he now? Interesting. It's good to make your acquaintance, and he holds his hand out.
I sort of half stand up and shake his hand. Nice to meet you, sir.
And you. And
Bloody nice digs you got here, sir. I got to say, it's the most amazing house I've ever been to in all my life.
Yes, well, I've worked hard for it, so I hope it's nice.
We actually wanted to ask you more about the rune locks today, Dad.
You want to talk about the rune locks?
We learnt about a little of it in school. So
What did you learn?
They do a lot of damage.
somebody said that they don't have a powder, and we were wondering like what kind of like if
Mum interrupts. Karen's like, "Oh, Lawrence, all this talk of all your work stuff, surely just take it into another room, would you? Tabaxi, fill him up before he goes." Tabaxi comes over and fills him up. And fill me up while you're at it, and fill young Chad's up. And young Chad gets some non-alcoholic wine in his glass, and Mum's there and just dining on the lobster and stuff on her own as you guys sort of get, coerced by Lawrence and a couple of Tabaxi.
So as a sort of, I'm standing up, I'm shifting my chair back in. I'm sort of like standing there holding the beer in one hand. I'm just like pushing my chair and looking at Karen. I'm just like,
just saying the frill's gonna start going.
just fluttering a little bit.
She gives you a wink.
Are you implying my mum is a pedo?
No. It's a bit of fun.
Definitely creeped out now.
So
Holy
I'm
shit.
walking. I'm walking.
You started.
I know.
walking in-
I'm
into
just
the-
saying yes, but
I'm walking into the next room and I'm like, like your typical drunk in the club or whatever, just like walking through, like, try not to spill anything.
you're on about 4 or 5 beers so
just
far.
just sipping from the top so I don't get any spillages. Just
So we also met Sheriff Armstrong. So what's
Yes.
the detail with like Runlock stuff? How do you keep track of who owns it?
I don't. I am merely
But like,
the largest importer exporter of Runelock technology this side of the country. What did you learn about it? That it doesn't use gunpowder. Is that what you learned? Because that's fairly basic.
yeah. Well, they
It
would
we
powers all
kinda-
sorts of things.
well, how would we prove?
You, remember, you're drunk
What?
as fuck.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really coming up with anything.
like
Uh,
we wanted to know how you know who because somebody's gonna know who owns it, like who owns the sword or whatever it's got initials stamped in. So like,
is there
how
like
do you
a
keep track of something?
registry or like do the rounds have some sort of
so-
stamping on them, or just Karen, like to go out, or does she just kind of hang around here all the time?
Are you sourced, young man?
No, it's beer.
Interesting. Well,
Gave him 5.
Runelock technology was bound and discovered a couple of 100 years ago when the dwarves sold their secrets to the world for a lot of money. They are the wealthiest people in the world currently because they continuously distribute their technology, and that's where I buy it from. Now, as far as tracing Runelock, why are you asking these questions?
Because, well, everything else is fairly easy to keep track of, and like when we're at school and people have all these swords and equipment, like how do you know who's gone to whose?
Well, it's very hard to trace, as there is no really identifying mark, as all the clans over the years have diluted their technology and interwoven it into
So what would happen if you lost one then? You wouldn't be able to get it back? Like there'd be no way to
Not
prove that it's yours
particularly
then?
not as far as the technology is concerned, unless it's a firearm or something. But that would have to be a matter for the police to have them registered.
So you said it's powered by like dwarf magic or something, yeah?
Indeed.
Okay, so there must be
Yeah,
some sort of like magical signature.
As far as I'm aware, there's a dwarven rune inside each weapon that will it gathers its magic from a different source to other magic users. They dwarves find it harder to access the weave, so to speak. So they develop these runes in which to capture the magic, and they found a way to infuse it into real items and make them work without. Yep, go on.
They could do that with any item then? Like
Pretty much.
so floating sword.
I don't see why not, as long as you got the right runes in there.
Awesome.
It'd be very costly, but it could be done.
So like
When Dad says very costly, that's a
Yeah.
pause.
Yeah.
it's is there like some sort of magical signature or
That is left behind when using the item.
yeah.
Let's see if you would know this.
Like if you were standing there and you like clackety boom with a rune lock and I was standing here,
There would be,
could you say that I used it, or is there like some way of proving that you used it?
I don't. There would obviously be what I would consider an after image of the item being used, but you would need a high leveled arcane user nearby, and it would have to be fairly soon thereafter it being used to identify if it had been used, but to identify if someone had used it specifically, I don't think so.
Dad, you have made this project incredible.
So, is there like some sort of magical signature?
Are you serious?
I'm gonna do a little whistle for Catherine.
The tabaxi runs in.
Can you take Cole to my room, please? Possibly just sit him in the bathroom, so if he pukes, it's not on my stuff.
Absolutely, mistress. And
Thanks,
mistress,
Cat.
Mister, sir. Sorry, sir. And he sort of drunkenly guides Cole out of the room and back towards.
Oh, hello, beautiful. Righto.
Chad's room. Jesus Christ.
I'll talk to you later, I guess, sir.
Make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, Cole.
Righto. Where's my sheet gone? Come on, you slow piece of shit.
Okay, all right. So you make it all the way to Chad's room without vomiting. And
yeah, dude.
Catherine, the tabaxi, sort of like sets you down in the bathroom as per instructions from Chad.
Yeah, so I'm in the bath, like. Hey, Kathy.
Would you like another one?
Oh, you know it, love.
And she goes off and comes back and pours you another beer.
God damn it, Catherine!
Actually, make another con save because it was meant to be a disadvantage. You got a +1 to this, so it might be alright. Oh, so 6. Alright, so as she gets back in, you're just like fast asleep in the bathtub, just snoring your head off. Alright, Chad, was there anything else you wanted to do?
Dad, you know Chet and his gang?
Yes, I'm well aware of Chet.
So, after school, when we all got detention from a bugbear who can't take a joke.
Yes, bugbears, filthy creatures.
So, we're in detention.
Can't take a joke.
And
you got detention on your first day?
Because I told a joke around a bugbear. A Goliath got detention for running. Running!
Was he running strange, or...?
For some reason he was running on all fours, but he was still running faster than half the Crush Bowl team.
Interesting.
So we're in detention, and Chet appears, and he's got the school mascot. He beats the snot out of us. Like, if I recall correctly, I'm still on 10 hit points. So I point to like a black eye and a couple of other injuries. Beats us until we knock out, and steals the school mascot, and apparently we've got to find it. Do you know where he could have hidden the school mascot?
Are you asking for my help in your... I've got far more important things to do than find your school mascot for you.
Dad, they beat me up and threatened to kick me out of school unless I found a school mascot.
Being beaten up at adventuring school is... It's all part of the... it's all
My
part
kidney
Rite of passage.
is supposed to look like
of... Right,
this, and it went like this, and apparently they keep beating me after I was already on the floor.
I had... Look, Chad. Let me level with you. I had multiple beatings while I was at adventuring school, and look at me now. I am rich as fuck.
You fucking are, Dad. Okay.
Look at me now. Okay, I have a yacht out in the harbour. I own basically this entire complex.
You know what?
For God's sakes, you've got my credit card. You could just buy whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
I
Money's
can
no
buy
object.
I can buy anything, but apparently I can't buy off the principal who murdered the guidance counselor.
He did what?
Hey?
Yeah, there it
God
is.
damn it, Lorena.
God.
Sorry, I forgot.
What?
No, she's just kidding. She's just kidding.
Good one, Lorena.
Change scene.
Let's get a Thor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot he was here and he wasn't there. Everyone,
What?
I'll just leave
We've
now.
been treading around it all night.
I know. For over an hour, I forgot we were playing that game.
All right, so we're gonna change
Dad
things.
kind of needed to know.
We're gonna go to Thor. You hear there's a massive knock at the
Sorry.
front door. You're sort of like you're about to go to bed, sort of thing. You hear downstairs. You hear downstairs Dad talking to someone. And Mum's there. They're like, you just hear sort of like hushed voices, things like, oh, couldn't have been my son, that sort of stuff. What do you want to do? You want to look out the window or whatever?
I'm freaking the fuck out.
All right, so you look.
They know I
look
got
out the
detention.
You look, you look out the window and there's a police car in the driveway.
The fuck? The fuck is it? What the fuck? Shit. I hide under the bed.
Okay, so you're under the bed, and it's probably a minute later, and you sort of hear a light knock on the door. Tuk, 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 tuk. Thor, son, some policemen here to speak to you. Thor.
Sleeping.
Oh, you just said sleeping, so I don't think you're sleeping. Thor, I'm coming in. Dad opens the door.
Bed's like halfway up in the room,
Thor?
and I'm like,
Yeah, Thor, I can see you under the bed. You're literally holding it up with your back.
"Hello, father."
Hello, son. There's two police officers, the sheriff and the lieutenant downstairs. They want to have a word with you.
Why?
You know what this is about? I'm not sure. They wouldn't say. They said they just wanted to talk to Thor. Following up a lead, they said. Do you know what this is about?
No, sir. No. Fuck.
What was that?
Nothing, father.
Interesting. Well, they're downstairs and they just want a quiet word outside with you. My mother and I are just going to enjoy another brandy and I'll read the paper. Have a smoke. That's what
father.
That's what
Okay.
tabaxi do, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't. You're muted, Jay. All right, so you go downstairs, and lo and behold, there's two gnome officers at the front door. One is absolutely Sheriff Armstrong. You know Sheriff Armstrong. Everyone knows Sheriff Armstrong, and
Yeah.
you also know of DJ as well, who is the lieutenant who is in charge of the SWAT team. But he's obviously like a deputy as well. So they sort of Thor. Yeah, Thor. You quiet word out here.
Okay.
Comes outside and
Stupid.
takes you outside, out towards the car and out towards the cop car, and goes,
I was only running, sir. I didn't mean to get detention.
what? Yeah, I'm talking to you because you had detention, and you were there when this claim came through from my son
What?
about a
claim?
potential homicide. Were you present at the school after hours today?
I mean, only for a little bit. I heard a scream and I jumped out the window. And I ran home.
You ran home.
Yeah.
Someone was in trouble and you ran home.
Yes.
So the two
I'm
cops
just-
like look at each other like.
I'm just a simple tabaxi.
They give each other like a like another look. What's going on here? So a homicide where you went there was claims of a shooting. But was there anything else you can tell us?
No. I heard the scream and I just left. I jumped and I
You jumped?
Yeah.
We saw like
tabaxi always land on our feet, sir.
Okay, yes. So we saw there was a broken window from the detention room leading outside. So you're saying that was you?
Yes.
So you see him like make a note, like he pulls out like makes a note. He's like vandalism. Okay.
I can fix it, sir.
Yes, you will. There'll be community
Please-
service. There'll be community
Please don't tell
service.
mother and father.
Well, we might have to have a word with them, son.
No,
There's been claims of a homicide at the school.
I don't know anything about that, sir.
Well, we couldn't find any evidence of it, but what we did find was a smashed out window.
It wasn't me, sir. I wouldn't. No.
You did or did not smash the window?
I mean, I smashed the window. I had to run away.
What were you running from? The scream?
Yes.
In fact, okay, all right.
It was a scary scream.
You see the two gnomes look at you like they're like talking to you like this. They're like, what was he running from? Sort of thing. You can sort of get that vibe. No, okay. Well, we might have some more questions for you at a later time. If you need to make a statement in court, are you prepared to make a statement about jumping through a window and running away from a scream?
As long as you don't tell my parents, then yes.
We're going to take that as a yes. They're like, all right. Well, like I said, we couldn't find any evidence of a homicide. But keep your ear to the ground. Come to us if you hear or see anything else strange happening at the school. Okay? And Sheriff Armstrong gives you his card, with his like direct number on it.
Okay, sir.
Yep. All right, on your way. It's getting
you,
late.
sir.
You're probably about due for bedtime.
I was in bed, sir.
Exactly. And off you go. You sort of get back into the house, and what was that about, son?
They were just congratulating me on business school.
Okay, that's a bit odd. The police doing house calls for business school.
No, I thought it was a bit strange. Anyway, good night. Bye.
Okay, good night, son. You sort of like bound up on all fours up the stairs, off to bed. So we'll flip back now to the other two. Well, I mean, Cole is out cold. Chad is having the still probably having a little bit of a conversation with Dad. If Chad wants to know anything else,
Oh, Karen.
Uh,
Yeah.
can I have a body out at school now, Dad?
what's that? Sorry.
Did we talked to Sheriff Armstrong about a murder, Dad?
Oh, what? A murder? What do you mean?
So,
Anyway, hang on. You see, he's like his light watch like light up, and a screen sort of like pops up in light. And he's like, "Sorry, I'm gonna have to talk to you about this later, Chad. I've got a call coming through, important business." And he sort of like nudges you out, but as you sort of get pushed out the door, he's like, "You sort of hear, this is not a good time," you say, and on the other side. You hear faintly, like, actually make a perception check.
I'm fucked.
Fucking hell. You hear a dwarven voice on the other side. You don't see who it is, but you hear a quick, before the door shuts, "We've got the business to discuss." And then door shuts and locks. You hear.
I just lean back against the door and I'm like, oh, that wasn't the principal.
All right.
That would have been a twist I couldn't deal with.
So you head to. Well, you go back into your room and you look for Cole. Cole is out cold in the bathtub, asleep.
I'll prop him over so that if he throws up, he's not going to die.
Cool.
I mean, could get somebody who knows cure poison, but
let him deal with the hangover. Yeah, that's the spirit. So I don't know. I guess you sit up, play video games for a bit.
Yeah.
And and then head to bed.
I'll play I don't know, Humans in Houses.
Right.
It's an excellent role-playing game. Great.
Yeah, okay. Sort of like D&D, but it's H&H. Yeah, nice. You dickhead. All right. So you play some H&H, and then you eventually head to bed. And after a few hours, it's getting quite late. Next morning, you'll wake up. Cole, you got a bit of a headache. Yeah, you wake up in the bathtub.
He's got a pillow.
Make one more Constitution save.
At disadvantage or normal?
No, normal. Just normal.
All right.
Okay, 15. That's good. So you wake up, you don't feel too bad. You have a bit of a headache, but nothing like that's going to like cripple you for the day or anything.
Yeah.
You just feel a little bit like, how you going? Chad, you wake up, you've sort of, it's just been a rough night, that's all. Like thinking about everything. What are you doing? What do you guys want to do? And also, Jake, you wake up ready for the day. There's fish cooking downstairs, ready for breakfast.
I'll go sprinting to the bathroom and bang the door open.
Yep.
We haven't found the rat!
What?
We haven't found the rat! He's gonna kill us!
Don't yell.
Don't yell, we're gonna get fucking murdered! Because we didn't find a rat!
What rat?
You remember how this whole thing kicked off with Chet and the crew stealing Scabby McChomper, the school mascot, and teacher, principal, whatever, Murder McGee, saying, "Hey man, if you don't find this rat, I'm gonna give you this pistol, and I'm gonna blow your brains out and frame you all for murder. We're gonna get framed for murder."
I thought that was a dream. Oh.
Yeah, but you're still in my
What?
bathtub.
What? Yeah, I thought that part was real. I mean, Jesus. What kind of beer you guys serve? Okay.
Bloodweiser.
What strength? Because that was
I
a
don't know. I'm not
lot
allowed to
less than I
drink it.
normally have.
All that drink. Incredible.
Maybe.
I think your mum was coming on to me though.
Shut door.
Hey, okay.
With Kathy, do we have a tutor? Can
Um.
can you break my arm so I can't go to school today?
Oh, absolutely not. I will not do
You
that.
just hear through the door. Fuck, I'll do it.
I will not allow that to happen.
$20.
Not even for $20. We get paid much more than that.
No, I'll do it
Um,
for $20.
I would not listen to your inebriated friend or hungover.
No, I'm sober now,
whatever.
mate.
Anyway,
Do we have-
I will not do that.
He opens the door. I'm sober now, mate. I don't know why I was still talking to you like that. Yeah, I'll do it. $20.
Kat, do we have any tutors? Like, is there a way that I can do a bit of schooling from home?
We could organize one, but part of the agreement of getting your scholarship is going to Southpoint.
Can I do it half and half? Can I have like 3 days here, and then go back to school? Just
I have
3
packed
days.
your lunch for school today. It is on the counter, and Mr. Cole as well.
Oh, thank you. You're
Okay.
doing all right, aren't you?
Thanks, Kath, and I'm gonna get ready.
All right, so you get ready.
Yeah, she leaves the
Kath-
room.
Yep,
I take him aside and I'm like,
Break my arm. I'll break your arm. You break my arm. We won't go to school.
yeah, I'm not going to
If
ride
you
me
break
bike.
each other's arms, you're going to
What-
school anyway.
Damn it, Catherine!
Fucking cat hearing. What is?
Oh my god. To see zoomies at 3 a.m.
Why don't we just whack it?
Oh, Dad will know.
You need Dad will know. We rock up for the first bit for roll call. And we hightail it out of there.
He's got security cameras all over the town.
Who?
My dad.
What?
And half of the families he knows. They know shit everywhere, because they know everyone.
They don't know my place.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, rock up. We do first period, because then we're in a class. We've got teachers, our proof. We fuck off at lunchtime.
Lunchtime. What about morning tea?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll give us time to get out. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll pack my bags. I'll get a shit ton of money. Got
Yeah.
Dad's credit card.
Ooh,
We can be long gone. Totally new town. Where we're not gonna get murdered.
I like it.
I like it too. You know what? We need to grab Hank as well. Because Hank's in on this.
Yeah, we got to keep Hank safe.
I mean, I know he's
Can we?
I know
can we
he's
take-
Copy's son, but like, if he can get dirt on me, he can definitely kill Hank and make it look like an accident. God, all he has to do is say, "Whoops, the Goliath stepped on him."
Look, I think we got a plan here, but let's just play it cool. All right.
You know what?
I'll tell you
Instead
what,
of
we'll ride in on the bike. All right, and we'll both meet back at the bike as soon as Smoko starts.
hang on. Here's the deal. I'll get cash out.
Yeah, as much cash as you can get. Hey, because they can
Yeah.
track his credit card.
I'll draw absolutely everything in my account. We'll buy a brand new car with cash.
Car? What?
Because they know
You're wasting money on. Oh, good point.
We take your bike. We go to a dealer. We pay cash.
Trade me bike in.
Wait. First we go trade. Trade it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something for it.
Oh, that's even better. You know, there's those little lots where they trade your bike for a little piece of shit.
I don't really want a piece. What would you want a piece of shit for?
No. Look. So we trade your bike in at one of those dealer lots that are run by the shady folk.
Why don't we just paint the bike?
Can you afford spray paint? I'm not allowed to buy spray paint. I look underage.
Mate, you can buy spray paint. That's what I'm saying, with the money. What about...
You'll still card me.
No. Wait. You've got your garage level, yeah?
Yeah.
Mate, there's bound to be something in there with you guys working on your cars and servicing them, yeah? All your little,
We need a number
little
plate.
servants. Number plate? It hasn't got a number plate. It's an ag bike.
Oh, fucking amazing. Done. I'll flick a note through to because I'm certain we've got the messaging system all over the bloody house if we've got this many levels. To redo Cole's bike as a gift for him, tidy it up, paint it, I don't know, some black with hot rod flames or something like that.
No, too ostentatious, mate. Why don't we go like a nice, like concrete grey?
Khaki green?
Oh, yeah, no, that's boss.
Khaki green.
Yeah, sick. And black out the all chrome.
Dun. Matte black.
Nice.
It'll look nice.
Yeah, matte black. Yeah. Hey, see if they can chuck some new shocks on it too, because they're rough.
Oh, we could do the leather. What colour do you want that? We could do a nice brown or make it black too.
I think
Dials
vinyl
could be
would
green.
better, because it's going to be left out in the rain. What am I thinking? No, we just need to get the bike.
I was waiting.
Yeah, colour it different and get the fuck out of here. Get as much cash as you can together, right? Tell your mum. Well, don't tell your mum, but, tell your mum that I'm thinking of her, and we fucking go back to my place.
We stop at your place long enough that you can get some shit. Where are we going to put all of our stuff on the bike? Like, I've got a duffel bag.
Yeah. We'll strap it down. Oh, I can get the quad bike from my place. You can ride the quad bike, and we'll strap down your duffel bag onto the front of that. We'll strap down my duffel bag onto the back of yours, and then we'll just sling the rest of our stuff over our shoulders.
I'll get one. I can send someone down to pick up the quad bike, redo it, and bring it to school.
It seems like a lot of effort. I feel like they know my bike, they don't know the quad bike.
Yeah, that's fair, because it's never been to the school, right?
Yeah, nah.
Done. I'll get 2 cans of black spray paint and we'll be golden.
I thought we said camo green.
Camo green!
Yeah, sick. Alright.
Panic, grab all my stuff. Chug 3, I don't know, cobalt energy drinks.
Nice.
Can I have one of them?
Open the minibar.
Fucking minibar.
I'm
I'm fucking stuffing my school bag full of grog.
I don't have grog. They don't give me grog. They only give me Monster.
Oh, you did see the full bar out the front, out in the dining area.
Oh mate, I'm there.
Yeah. So you give me a cheeky stealth to see if you can do it without Mum or without Kaz noticing. Holy crap! Yeah, so you just go to the main bar. You see Mum slip out into another bedroom or something, and you sort of ducking behind you.
Hey. Hello,
You feel
Hello, you.
you fill it with just anything you can, and you sort of,
and I'm got my backpack on, and I'm just walking down down towards the elevator. It's just
Yeah, the whole way.
The whole bag's doing that.
Chad's
Chad-
like packed clothes, sneakers, comfy jackets, and just like all the cash that he's, just put down in his room and lost. So like, oh yeah, I put money on the dressing table. Oh yeah, I left money on the kitchen, on the bathroom sink. Oh, I've stored money under my mattress, and just like trying to conglomerate all of his shit together into something that's
So
vaguely.
in cash, you quickly snatch up about 2,100. Pocket that in your backpack or whatever. You still got Dad's credit card, and so you go downstairs or you go down the elevator, down the parking garage. And what vehicle are you having? Sorry.
We're taking my bike to school.
Okay. So, but you do want to get it repainted. Is that right?
Fuck, I just thought about it. If I'm driving the new painted bike to school, they're going to see the new paint.
Well,
We'll get Dad to drop me off and we'll bring it round.
Yeah, no, that works.
Well, Kathy, can you take us to school, please? And can somebody drop the bike off at the cafe?
Which cafe?
Starbucks. That's it.
I was going to say something similar.
Which one? Sorry.
The Starbucks.
You go to Starbucks? Sure.
Because we'll pick it up there.
Sure. All right. So you go downstairs, Kathy. There's a couple of cars there, some nice like race style cars, and then she just jumps in the limo. You guys just jump in the back.
Oh.
And you see the mini bar in there as well. And you make your way to school. So the bike is to be painted and then dropped off at school.
The bike is to be painted and dropped off at Starbucks when we go to school. We'll walk to Starbucks, get the bike, go.
Cool. All right. So off to school you go, and you organise before you go that the bike is going to be repainted in a khaki green and have new shockers put on it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So that's that done. So Thor. New day. You've woken up. You have somehow evaded the fact that you had detention by freely admitting that you had detention. And you wake up to the smell of fish, and clearly there's like a jug of milk downstairs waiting for you.
Yep. Not keen on talking to Mum and Dad this morning. I feel like they may be onto me.
Okay. So you go down and hook into some fish and drink your milk, and every time they try and talk to you, you've got a full mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. And the second I finish, I just pick up my school bag and I'm out.
Are you just running to school?
Yeah.
Or going to catch a bus or what?
No, I'm going to walk.
All right.
Nice
So out you go without. Oh, okay, son. Have a lovely second day.
Hi, Mother.
Good luck in business. And you see, as you're leaving, Mum's like setting up a couple of rods down the river and stuff, ready to catch another 42 for you today. Dad's sort of like about to hop in the car. He's like, "Oh well, okay, son, have fun." As you sort of like backpacks on and off you go.
Yeah.
Through the parklands and stuff, and you make your way down towards the school.
Keep my eyes peeled for possible murder scenes. And...
you see none on your way to school. So you get to school on time, even though you're sort of running to school.
Yeah.
Chad and Cole roll in a little bit late, typical Chad style. With in the limo, you sort of pull up at the same time because you did walk, so you sort of the same time you get there within about 30 seconds of one another. So when you guys pull up in the limo, you see Thor, sort of backpack on, just big smile on his face. Just he's about to walk in and up the steps as you pull up.
Lucky bastard.
Are they the first people I see as I get to school?
Oh, so you're seeing people left and right. So you sort of see like the rich girls and stuff. They're sort of hanging out by the steps near the wall of the steps. They're all on their like phones, doing like little top tick dances and stuff. And you see, and they're like, oh my god, like seriously, that's like so interesting. Like all this sort of stuff as they're looking at each other's phones, taking selfies and that. And you,
Wide berth.
yeah. You see a couple of jocks up the top who are on the crush ball team and stuff, and they're just like sort of giving each other high fives, like Top Gun style, sort of like yeah, bro, sort of we're gonna totally smash it today, sort of thing. There's just there's just kids everywhere. There's no faculty up top this time. You're expected to make your way to whatever classes you choose today. But yeah, Cole
So
yep, go on.
these guys are the first like people I recognise from.
Yeah, so they haven't even. You've just seen this big black limo roll up, and it's up to them if they hop out now or not. But they see you absolutely. But you're just seeing like at the moment you're seeing the only people who you kind of recognise are the dudes from the crush ball team.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Okay.
So we'll kind of flip to Cole and Chad. What do they want to do? You've just pulled up. You can see Thor. He's got a big, dirty smile on his face, and you can see him sort of kind of giving the popular girls a bit of a wide berth,
Well, business as usual for him, I guess.
Yeah, well, he didn't get bloody framed for murder, did he?
No, not at all. Not at all. Lucky bastard.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right.
Hey,
Plan's still
Cole,
the same. We'll make.
do you have a phone?
To what? No.
Crap.
Do you have a spare one?
I'll dig through my bag. Do I have a spare one?
Well, what about?
No, you don't. I rolled a natty one, so no.
I'll drive in the car. We can borrow her phone and then.
Kathy, do we have a spare phone in the car?
Oh yes, absolutely. Just check the shelf above the minibar.
I'll check the shelf that Cole has missed. I would assume Cole is kneeling down looking at the minibar and the phone is here.
Yeah, I'm looking through the minibar right now.
I'll just slide it over to the edge.
So it's like a phone watch sort of thing, like Dad had. It's like you sort of just place it on your arm and it just lights around your wrist.
Yeah, I'll grab one and give it to
Cole.
Give it to Cole.
Okay.
Kind of hesitantly, how many are there?
2.
Grab one, put it on my wrist.
Yep.
Thank Kathy. Give her a wave.
Have fun at school.
Plans the same. I'm gonna go do some kung fu. I need more self-defense. I wish a class taught guns. And do not get drunk. We need you to drive.
Yeah, I can drive.
Yeah, and get pulled over like your dad.
Oh, that's a low blow. That's a low blow, mate.
I know, and I'm saying this because imagine if we do get pulled over. We will be fucked.
Yeah, but it's Hank's dad, so he'd be more pissed off at Hank than he would at us.
Excellent. Yeah, let's go find the squirt.
All right.
I head over to these guys when they get out of the car. Like I recognise them and head over.
I toss the empty bottle back into the car.
Nice.
Winning.
Jesus. All right. So you guys meet up with Thor for the first time since yesterday. He missed everything.
Hey guys,
Good.
What's
you,
up, fucker?
mate? Did you hear about any murders last night?
Shh, keep your fucking voice down.
What?
What the fuck, man? Keep your fucking voice down.
It's just a question.
Yeah,
Come on.
about a fucking murder. You don't yell about murder. Unless it's happening.
What do you know about the murder?
Hey, look,
Shh.
big guy.
I don't know anything.
Can you see Hank?
You actually do see Hank. He's just stuffed his chainmail in his bag and he's slung his backpack on and he's looking around and he sort of like tries
Hank.
to avoid. You see him trying to avoid the Crushball team, and you say Hank, and he looks over and he's sort of comes over to you guys. Hey guys, how are you?
Hank,
Is Hank
we
the
need
murderer?
your phone number. We're going to meet you at recess.
Yeah, he gives you his phone number.
Great.
Should we?
Your number
Should we?
this or?
Should we start like a group chat or something? Or are we just going?
Yeah,
We're
okay.
chatting now, aren't we?
Yeah, but like when we're apart.
Hey,
I'll be like, right, guys, I'm going to take my new buddy to class. I'll see you guys later. And I'll just start, like, walking Hank by the backpack.
He's like, oh, okay. And you sort of start walking upstairs.
Chad. Smoko. Yeah?
Yeah, Smoko. I have no idea what a Smoko is.
So now you've got so it's Cole and Thor just standing out the front now.
I look around. It's like, are we somewhat alone now?
Oh, the bell hasn't quite rung yet, so there's still people trawling in. You know, the school bus rolls up.
Righto.
Yeah, go on.
Mate, Hank's dad came and visited me last night. He said that somebody may have been murdered in the school.
Yeah.
You guys were the last people I saw at the school.
Yeah.
They tried to ask if I did the murder, which I didn't because I told them and I ran away because it was a bit scary of a screen.
Fucking earth, you ran away, mate.
I did.
As soon as that water started trickling in the door, you're like, meow, and fucking bailed.
Mate, I didn't murder anyone.
Neither did we.
Well, who the fuck did? Who did?
I take his hand and I start tracing on his big fucking palm. And I go,
He.
I,
I.
N,
N.
C,
Yeah. Principal. The fuck?
That's what I
What are
said.
you talking about?
That's fucking what I
Holy
said.
fucking shit!
Shut, keep it down.
Are you
Keep it
fucking
down.
serious?
Shut, I grab him and I'm like trying to shake him, but he's just not moving. I'm like, and I'm the one shaking.
Fuck.
Like, calm down. Calm the fuck down.
It's at this point. Make a perception check, each of you. Was yours 19, Jake?
Yeah.
Or was that for earlier?
of fat-related disease.
No, that was just it.
Jake,
Fat sticks to your
you
ribs.
see
We
back of
blame
the car
obesity.
park, you see
Efforts
someone looking
to
over,
tackle obesity.
and they hear you scream
Can
the
understand.
talking about the murder and say the principal,
Their
and you
past
get
said,
And
put their helmet on, jump on their bike, and you see when they start their bike, the inside of their wheels is like just water. And then just peel out.
What's wrong?
Who the fuck are they?
What? Who?
Them.
Yeah, I mean, you hear the sound of a big engine by just
Oh, okay.
tearing off down the street.
What? What'd you say?
Jake noticed, or Thor noticed that they actually were taking notice of you guys.
What is it?
Those bikers, they were watching us.
Short of
It's a lot
stature.
more fucking water than they should have been. What the fuck does there have to be water?
All right, mate. It's
What the
clearly
fuck
not
is
safe
going
for
on?
you here either. You're gonna have to come with us.
What? Where?
Shh. We've got a plan, all right? As soon as morning tea comes around, all right, hightail it out of school and we all meet at Starbucks,
Oh shit.
all right? From there, I'll tell you once you get there, all right? But
Alright.
as soon as morning tea happens, get your ass out of school, get to Starbucks.
Okay.
Yeah?
Should I ask Mum first?
No,
Oh, fuck.
No,
Okay.
your mum-
Okay. Sorry.
your mum
Okay.
won't. Nobody else can know this. Yeah?
Okay.
It's a secret, right? You know what a secret
Yeah.
is?
Yeah. Means don't tell Mum.
Yeah, don't tell Mum. Don't tell anyone. Especially any of the teachers. All right? Don't tell the
Alright,
teachers,
alright.
I'm just stepping out to go to Starbucks with the rest of them. Just, yeah?
Oh fuck.
Like-
Alright. Well, what should I say then?
Nothing. Don't say anything.
What's
Just
up?
like
Fuck.
sneak off. No, you sneak out. Like once
Yeah. Right.
once the
I'm
bell
pretty-
goes
yeah,
and
okay.
everyone goes to the yard for, chill out and have a meat pie, we leave.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
It's easy.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
You left
Okay. I
last
can do
night
that.
pretty fucking spectacularly.
Yeah. Well, there's fucking water, wasn't there?
Well, we'll just picture there's water.
Oh fuck. Don't do that. No.
All right.
I'm okay.
All right. Come on.
Alright.
big fella.
All right.
Let's go. Alright.
So off you go. You go into the school. So I need to know. Wait, Chad, where are you taking Hank by the scruff?
So I'm just kind of quickly freewheeling Hank
Check.
through the school, vaguely in the direction of what he was doing, the nerdy things. So in the direction
Yep.
of nerd classes. Hank, where are you
So-
going? What was your class?
Nerd class.
So as you're sort of, he lets you know. He's like, I was in business and maths. Yeah,
Great.
basically.
Okay, we're going that way. There's going to be like no one there because who does math when you can
Yeah.
shoot
Yeah.
fire?
Yeah, so you turn the you turn the corner and out of nowhere, Hank gets fucking cleaned up by Benny. Just wham into some lockers. He's like, the pigskin. What's up, dude? He's sort of like, and Hank is just like, oh, he's on the ground. He's just dazed and confused.
Pull him up. Put him
What
on
up?
his feet.
Like,
Hey,
Crush
Benny.
balls this way, bro.
Yeah, just taking the nerd to the classes.
He's just like, what? He's just like, crush balls this way, guys.
Yeah, he's gonna head this
Wait.
way for a bit, and then I'll meet up with you after lunch, okay? Dad needed me to go do some extra classes. Gonna
He's
be
like-
doing a little bit of kung fu!
He's like, yeah, but we're training for the first game today, so
Yeah,
Right.
I know. I've got to
you can go
join
there,
in.
but the pigskin, he's got a game to play, bro.
Ain't game in the second half.
Hey,
Isn't the game in the second half? Like, the later lessons? I'm asking Danny that.
nah, bro. Start straight away. We got training. Whoa! Then we hit the showers.
Righto, well, let me fill the pigskin on a couple of chips before I send him off. Hey?
See you there, bro. And he sort of like goes to like chest bump you.
Bang.
You hit him with your palm.
No, it's just the gesture of yeah, whatever Chad's doing. I'm
He's
not
like-
going to get off
He's
my
like, well,
seat.
that was a little bit awkward. I'm going this way. See you out there. And he's sort of like off he goes.
Just don't touch me.
All right, so Hank's sort of like he's just being like slammed into some lockers, and he
Pick
just
him up.
gets up.
Give him a little shake to make sure that he's still conscious, because I know he's tiny.
And you notice around, so he's taking his like chainmail and stuff off, and his sword's still on his back, but like you see he's got like this silver necklace with like a silver scarab around his chest now, which he didn't have yesterday. And he's
Look
just like,
expensive.
he's just like, oh, it looks very expensive, and he's just
Okay.
like, he's like, oh, I just want to go to business and maths.
Here's the thing, Hank. 1, hide your necklace. Somebody's going to beat you up and
Oh,
throw you in a
alright, okay.
dumpster for it.
Not a lot puts it down there.
2, we're getting out of here before we die. Like, I am, like, crouched down talking to him.
He agrees. And
And occasionally interspersing it with, this is how you play crush ball. This is, you know... Like,
this is a
when
defensive move on the
when
way.
you go, you will run in a straight line. This is tactics, etc. So, like, in between, I'm like, we're getting out of here at recess. Throw the ball this time. But
Okay.
you're going to meet up with us. We're going
Right.
to go to Starbucks. Don't get kicked in the head again.
Right, cool. So he takes it all on board, like, and he gets the reading between the lines sort of stuff, and you get into business and maths, and he goes in there, and you notice he's literally the only student in the library. Like, no one else is in there. It's just him and the one teacher.
Nerd. Can't
And he-
figure
you
out a
notice
problem solution.
He pulls out his necklace as he goes in. You head off to where?
Martial arts.
Martial arts. So you you go in there, and there's a few kids in here. It's probably about 20 odd kids in here, all in their plain white gi.
Absolutely tweaking.
You sort of step in through the Japanese style rice paper doors, and this is monstrous dojo. Like, it's pretty big. And
Kick off my shoes.
Yep. Take off
Socks.
your shoes.
Put them in the corner.
Make your way onto the central platform sort of thing, where all the students are like lined up in their gi, and the instructor is just fucking screaming at them, like, just screaming instructions, see, and they're just like, see, they just do it. They're just following instructions. It's all very structured. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, this is
Like-
incredibly good for, like, second day. But for a moment, I thought for a minute you were going to say, like, full-on military kind of bullshit. And I was going to think, wrong classroom here. Think I've come into the wrong one.
Yeah. So it's a very as you step in. Oh, actually, make an insight check. Okay. So it's exactly what Chad would have thought. A martial arts. Yeah. It's exactly what Chad would have thought a martial arts sort of class looks like. And you're just like, well, this is exactly what I thought it would be. Let's go.
Yeah.
You jump in and you just follow instructions, and yeah, that's pretty much what happens. There's nothing out of the ordinary that happens in your time here. As far as Hank's concerned, he goes into his class and he learns a few basic sort of not spells so much, but he learns about his components and vocals and somatics, the differences and things like that. Mr. Thor, what do you do?
I'll go back to Crushable.
So you get on there. Coach Bugbear, Coach Blark is up there, and he's just blowing the whistle, and he's like laps, and you sort of just see people just running laps at the moment for a warm up. Where do you join?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. How are you running?
In my natural state.
Okay. So on all fours, and on all fours, to be fair, you are outpacing everyone. But it looks just weird as fuck. And it's just sort of like just running around on all fours, and you just see you as you're doing it, you look over and you sort of see Blark, and he's just like just full on face palm. He's like, you see him making notes and stuff, and all right, and you spend your time running laps and then just doing like the speed drills. You're running in between like cones and stuff like that, and then running back. And it's not so much a game today; it's more just drills.
Yeah.
And Cole, where do you go today?
So I went back to the stables.
Yep.
And yeah.
Cool. So you go back down there and you see your teacher there already. Hey?
Miss Wiss or something?
Yeah. So hang on. You see what's her name? Miss Wisp. No, that was that was for Hank, sorry.
Miss Wish.
Yeah, Miss Wish.
Yeah.
Wish. She is running some tracking lessons today. It's basic tracking. So she sort of orders one of the students to just run through the brush and for maybe 200 meters sort of thing, and then just stop, and then hide, and then you guys got to go like track them using like the broken foliage and stuff. And so make a survival check, so see how well you do. Yeah, so you sort of like lead the group. Actually, I'll make a roll to see if anyone outdoes you. So there's 2 or 3 of you that sort of lead the group. The rest is sort of behind. They're not really paying too much attention. But you and these other couple, like Miss Wish, is nearby, just observing. She's actually observing from the treetops, so, jumping like silently through the trees. As you guys make your way, you and 2 other students make your way through the scrub, and eventually you 3 find
Found him.
Yeah, quite easily. Yeah, even I forgot that you were inebriated. Roll me another.
I wasn't
D20.
inebriated.
Oh, you
I
had
just
one
had a
beer.
little breakfast beer.
All right, that's all right. All right, I'll let you get away with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you find this kid pretty early on. So it comes to first break. You all, as instructed, make your way out and meet. Were you going to meet in the car park, or are you just going straight to
Starbucks.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you make it, in your own time. Do you go together or one at a time?
I'd assume that we'd all sort of leave from different exits of the school grounds and then eventually like sort of meet up. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
So
Probably end up like actually going with Hank, because making sure that Benny doesn't pound him into a locker again.
yeah, cool. So all 4 of you end up meeting up and making your way to Starbucks. And it is this. It's basically, think of like the Eastern style buildings, like much is on our map. That's human influence trying to move into town. Big franchises opening up. This is a fresh building. This has only been here a couple of months. But the richer side of town, like most of the elves and stuff, most of everyone who lives in Golding Estate sort of just come down here as their getaway because it's the new hip thing to sort of go to. As you're walking, because it's beachfront property, so you sort of see stuff down on the beach. There's like a few vending carts and stuff down there as well. The cafe that's on the beachfront. And all
Oh,
that.
along the way, I'll go to the mall and get cash out.
Okay, so you, all four of you, or just you?
Just me.
Just you. So you
Then-
jump in. You jump in, right, to get your cash out. And it declines your card.
God damn it, Dad.
This has never happened before. It actually says frozen funds.
Well, give the bank my thanks. Walk out. Stomp the card. Put it in the bin. Walk to Starbucks.
Yep. So you still got $2,100 on you.
Mentally screaming.
Yeah.
I am poor.
One of us. One of us.
You know that you had access to multiple millions of dollars.
I should have pulled it out beforehand.
That's what she said.
Make your way to Starbucks
Bo?
and Cole. Sure, have one.
Yes.
Benevolent DM.
Cole's bike is there in its khaki green, with brand new shockers on it.
Oh, baby.
Brand new seat. Everything that was fucked on it is like brand spanking. It's like been refurbished completely in a few hours. So that's the kind of pull that
Jesus, mate, your people
Dad's
get a
family
number
has to-
on this bike, eh? Like a
Hey.
good number.
That bike better last. Because all I got is 2,100. Card declined.
What? You mean card declined?
I don't know. It said it was frozen. Maybe Dad's in on it.
Oh, fuck. You
It's
think?
okay. He hasn't seen your bike, so
We gotta get back to the farm. We can.
and he's
now that
but he saw you. So like, we get back to the farm, we get your shit, we get your quad bike, we go.
Yeah. We gotta bug out. Where do we go?
Well, like, there was a while ago. We went on a hiking trip up to the mountains. Not Dad, he was too busy, and Mum. So Kathy took me hiking up to the mountains one time, and we saw a couple of cool campgrounds. And while I was off having a look around, I found a cave. Could hide in a cave.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. What are we gonna do? I suppose we get food from my place.
Yeah, sure.
Grab-
You guys have a farm. You've got food. Steal one of your cows or something?
Well, I need that to pay back the loan on the farm. Like what? Oh, fuck! It doesn't matter now.
We're gonna get murdered.
Fuck.
And like, I'm revving up the bike. Like, come on, we're getting on
Hey.
this. Like the entire time we're talking. Like, come on.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. We all load up on the bike.
all of you.
Yeah.
This
That's why I got
massive
those. That's why I got those new
monstrous
shocks.
Goliath
mate.
bull sits on its own. It starts off like good. You got Chad and yourself on it. You're like, oh, it goes down a little bit. You put the gnome on it, tiniest bit more. Then the Goliath somehow fits on it. So like bottoms out. You're like,
Hey, this guy can run fast. Like,
I think we need to
keep up
lighten
the
the.
bike.
Can we lighten the load?
Hey, what spells does Hank know?
yeah, that's a good idea. Let's have a look at that. 'Cause that's something I know off the top of my head. That's a good call. He knows Featherfall. Mage armor, burning hands, identify, comprehend languages, disguise self, detect magic, acid splash, message, and firebolt.
I regretfully look at everyone look at my bag, go through it. Sadly, take out one set of clothes, another set of clothes. Nice slacks. Put back my favorite t-shirt.
Dude, you're leaving a
Pause.
trail.
Pause. Look at Cole. Put my stuff back in. Dump the booze.
What are you talking about?
You just
So if you dump the booze or whatever, you could probably make it home in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but
If
then I'll have
not-
to deal with this.
Or it's going to
Reality.
take you, or it's going to take you 10 minutes. You know, it's just much of a muchness. It's not that
Yeah.
far from here.
Doesn't matter.
All right, so you like bottom this thing out because the Goliath, for whatever reason, is like sitting on there as well. The tabaxi,
when he
It's
could
like-
run.
and people are
You
like,
could.
as you're driving past, like, and you make your way down your road, they're just
Avoid eye contact.
Hank.
Avoid eye contact.
Hank,
looking-
disguise self.
he does. He disguises himself as his brother.
It works.
Yeah, well,
It works. He's a cop.
No.
It's fine.
I'm
So
giving
now,
polite nods and waves as people look.
Yeah, so now Hank is disguised as DJ, the SWAT team
Yep.
captain,
Righto.
riding up front in front of Cole, who is then Chad, and then it's just bottoming out with like Thor at the back. And you make it home after about 10 minutes riding.
Yep.
You make it home, and there is this monstrous for sale sign out the front of your house.
What
and
the
it says-
fuck?
There's a huge
No time to worry.
sold sticker on it, and there is 3 bulldozers at the front.
What the fuck?
Hank, we can't do anything. We're going to set up a new farm because at the moment it's either we stay, we complain, and we die, or we live in a cave and we live.
What the fuck?
Here's another booze.
There's a bunch of workers, like all with like their hard hats on and their high vis and stuff. They're like, they see you roll up.
I jump off the bike and I'm walking over to him. I was like, "Oi, the fuck you doing? That's my house."
Not anymore. This dwarf, with big black bushy beard, huge bushy eyebrows.
What about me?
Not
All my
anymore, mate.
stuff. What? That's
Well,
that's my
you've got
place.
all of about 10 minutes to get it out, or because we're starting our work order says
Just-
start in 10 minutes.
Does he sound like
By
the one
who?
Dad was talking to?
Make a insight check.
By who?
Hang on, give me 2 seconds. So I go through me notes, boy. What did it come up as? I mean,
Now I got
it
a sprinkler.
sounds similar, but you're not sure if it's exactly the same person.
I'll note it for later. Go around and look for the quad bike.
It gives you. He's like, Mr. Rafferty, I take it you are son of.
Yeah.
I've got a work order here. Seems like your dad sold the farm overnight, and
Motherfucker.
and we've got a work order to just flatten it. So I'll give you about 10 minutes, and then we got to start.
Yeah, righto. Okay, guys, come on, quick.
I'm gonna help Cole, go inside. And hey, big guy, you're carrying bags. Go load up the quad bike with whatever we find.
You sort of see Hank just like, the big guy. Okay, all right. So like wanders into because he looks like this SWAT team, and you see like one of the work orders like, officer, what are you? What are you
Helping
doing
make
here?
sure that Cole gets all of his stuff that he needs for school. And he got us
So,
too.
what she said or what he said. I'm just here doing my civic duty. He's like, all right. He looks at it as a bit weird. All right then. And you hear
Slow
as you
down.
go in, you start getting some shit. So you start packing. You hear all the bulldozers all like start firing up.
Oh,
Yeah,
they better not
I go
bulldoze while we're in
straight
it.
to the gun safe.
Yep.
And I'm pulling out we've got 5 weapons in there. So we've got like flintlock pistol. We've got small caliber flintlock rifle, a large caliber flintlock rifle, and a blunderbuss. And then there's a double barrel blunderbuss.
Cole, do you have a ute?
Yeah?
Can you drive it?
Yeah, bloody oath.
Nice. Short Stack can, once we get somewhat out of here, he can melt the plates off and we'll go up to the mountain.
He's like, what? We're leaving to the mountains. Should I tell Dad?
No.
No. You can't tell anyone.
It's alright, Hank. I couldn't tell Mum either.
Do we want to risk taking the ute, or are we just going to take all your bikes?
You see, it's at this point while you're having this conversation, one of the bulldozers just like flattens the just rolls straight through the barn where all your hay stores and stuff were.
Well, there goes the ute idea. Onto the bikes.
Yep. I'm going to get all the bikes and move them lined up with Colts. I'll wait there. They can all get the stuff, so I'll protect the bikes.
All right, so
Apparently
Cole's
these people
grabbing.
are irredeemable.
So
Cole's grabbing guns.
I'm grabbing I'm splitting them up between us. So we're grabbing the guns, we're grabbing the ammo, and we're grabbing a swag each, a few tins of fucking food.
Yep.
I'll just follow Cole and hold all this as he's grabbing it.
Yep.
And as I'm leaving, I just sort of take one quick look back over the place. I run over to the mantle place and I grab off the top of the mantle place, or mantelpiece, sorry, a small little trinket-looking item. It's like a piece of wood with a string attached to the piece of wood, and some like script sort of up and down either side, and it's on like a rock-looking platform, and I sort of stuff that in my jacket pocket, and I'm running back out the door. 2 rifles in my hands and swag slung over my shoulder, and just hop back onto the bike.
Yep. All right, so you jump on the bike as the other 2 bulldozers are just heading straight towards the house. You all jump on the bike. So is there 4 bikes? Did you say, or is it 2? So it's your black one.
Yeah, so I got my ag bike. There was another quad bike. If we want, we could probably get a third 3-wheeler. But it's in pretty
It's up to you
poor
guys.
repair.
Yeah. So it's a shit bike.
It's a shit bike.
So do you want 2 good bikes or 2 good bikes and a shit bike?
Well, the quad bike was, a farm bike, so it's a bit run down, but it's not. It still works.
Well, what do you want to do?
Up to you guys.
Take them all, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Okay.
Take them all. I mean,
Alright,
an extra
cool.
bike's an extra bike.
All right, so
If anything, we'll scrap it for parts.
all right, so you take off on the bike. So you just see Cole sees his house just get absolutely flattened by these bulldozers. And let me just pull up the map.
Nice of him to fucking tell me, eh?
So you rip out of Rafferty's farmstead, straight out past the Desert Storm Inn, and out, and you head sort of out past like where all the main shops are, and you take a right out into the mountains, and you're basically riding for a good solid about half an hour before you find like a decent campsite that sort of overlooks the town. And then something you weren't expecting, like, and everyone can absolutely see, is you see, like, in the sky, you see these two massive, like, I'm talking huge, sort of airships just floating above the township, and you just see like 1,000 drop troops just all coming out, and you see like all these rune lock chutes open. They're just falling from the sky, and that's where we're going to leave it this week.
Wolverines! No one?
No,
I got
I'm
it.
just.
I got that
Yeah, I know
reference.
you got it. Because we watched that movie and then tried to fucking make him film about it.
I'm just
Back in
thinking
the
of
day.
that book that everyone has to read in high school. Tomorrow, when the war began.
Same diff. All right. So,
like that
Yeah,
if anyone's in the chat and wants to pipe in, at the end of every episode, we give out an inspiration for our favorite role players. So if anyone wants to do that. You guys chuck us your votes for your favorite role player this evening in the old cheeky chat. We've got one. We've got two. We're waiting for a third. If we got old Hank hanging around, he can drop one in if he heard any of what was going on. Okay. Oh, we forgot. All right, we've got one from Addy in the chat. Yoo-hoo, get amongst him. Watching on, even though he couldn't be here tonight. All right, so I mean, it's a bit cheeky, but Rana, you're going to cop one from the viewer's vote, so enjoy.
Thanks.
That was from Addy himself.
Yeah, thanks.
What a legend.
Addy is a legend.
And our player vote, drum roll, please. Goals to Cole.
Hey.
Get amongst it. So,
Yeah,
mate, I can get amongst it. So yeah, as usual,
Right.
check us on our completely up to date and definitely worked on socials with our YouTubes and Instagrams and Facebooks and stuff. Otherwise, we'll see you next Monday for another rad stream, and let's see where this goes. Oh, fuck. Catch us later.
See us.
Man, that was whack.
Is
Is that it?
Principal.